Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's part two, episode 12 of Bleach, Thousand Year Blood War. After this one, I'm gonna do one more, and then we're done. We're done with this first core. This was everything but the rain, the June truth. Now, to fully understand the intricacies of, because I gotta talk about not only the episode, I gotta talk about what happened after the episode, which is basically the credits. After the credits roll, we get an end credit scene. What is this, Marvel? Okay. So, logistically speaking, episode 12, we start off, with Misaki and well, actually, we start with Ishin. You know, he's lying, he's lying his ass off to Yamamoto about what happened and what occurred. You see, um, Kurotsuchi, he's over to the side saying how, why did you get the corpse of that hollow and bring it back, But, and that's what happens there. And then we get the whole diatribe with Masaki. Nothing's wrong with her. Logistically, bare bones, this was done very well. Animation wise, and definitely music wise. They're rolling out that classic OG OST of the sad somber music with Bleach. They did it a few times, one with a remix and one with just the regular, and they did really well with that. And majority of this episode was the whole process of Misaki, of what happened to her. She was infected by White, basically. She was infected by him, and you know, tour de force, she was infected by him, and it was eating her alive. And basically, she was going to be hollified, hollification. It's the same process that was done to Shinji and the others. Now, Urahara, he intervenes when Ishin and he basically tells Ishin that they need something to go inside of her to counteract it. So she doesn't become hollified and she doesn't die, basically, because she's going to be a freaking hollow, basically. So basically, he gets a key guy and he becomes human. And he doesn't use soul powers anymore. He's no longer a soul reaper. And that's basically more or less what happened in majority of the episode, was that process. And the music was done well, the animation was done well. I like the pacing was more or less done to a T. And you could tell by the way this episode was going how it was building, how the Lego blocks were falling into place of who was who, of who was going with who. So there's a character with the Ishida family named Katagiri. That is Uliru's mother. So that's Uliru's mother. But and then you had the whole thing, and basically Ishin tells Ichigo everything. He basically says, "Oh, she goes to college, Masaki. She's no longer with the Quincy's, and they started a family. He opened the small clinic. The whole diatribe of everything that really transpired. But more or less, I wanted to talk about like logistically that stuff, and the building blocks of how we went to this part. Now, the big blockbuster thing, the huge blockbuster thing that Ishin wanted to tell Ichigo is what happened in June. I think he said June 17th. Now, if you understand the whole thing behind Yuha Bach, 900 years it took him to regain his pulse. 90 years supposedly to gain his mind. 9 years to regain his strength, which is when this happened. Misaki if under her own power against that hollow, the Fisher Hollow, would have taken him out with her Quincy powers. That's what Ishin was telling Ichigo on that. But something happened that didn't happen. That she couldn't do it, and she got killed. And what was this? Yuha Bak. He took away the Quincy powers from her. Basically taking away Quincy powers to certain Quincy's who he deemed unworthy. And the two that he picked were Ichigo's mother and Uryu's mother. That was the big cliffhanger of the episode, really. And, Ichigo then says thanks to him. And he knows what he has to do. He has to, now that he has his roots, he's going to go back to his area. And that's basically the end of the episode. I thought this was done great. I thought they did a great job here. The cliffhanger at the end, with that whole dramatic format they were going, they even show you just like in the manga, obviously, the picture of Uryu with his mother. Uryu as a little boy, little kid. And you can tell, it's funny how this one episode gives the motivation for not only Ichigo, but Uryu as well to say, hey, it's time to kill this mofo. It's time to kill Yuha Bak and just rip him in half. For a new one. But there's also we also get some flashbacks of when Ichigo was talking to Yuha Bak. This brings up now. Because literally what this means is he's able to do this for anyone who shares his blood. And Ichigo shares his blood. So that's why, essentially, that is why Bak said, son born in darkness. Because all Quincy share his blood. That's basically the bare bones of it. Now, what this means, obviously, you could see, like I said, I like how they did this episode. I give this a 10 out of 10, another one. Because I like how it doesn't just frame the frame of mind with Ichigo, but they include that little snippet of that picture to just give you a hint and an idea that, okay, now Uryu knows. And now you know, oh, that's why he's doing this with you. That's why we see him over there. That's why in the previous episode, he's going to go in. So I like this setup. I thought they did it very well. 10 out of 10 for this one. Music was great. Animation was great. This was, So we got one more review to do. Now, like I said before, I'm going to end this video. I'm going to upload both. And then I'm going to do the final episode. And then I'm going to be the ones to tell you guys this. I think this is coming back in the fall of 2023. I don't think it would take a lot of planning, a lot of everything for Studio Period to come out and barrel this shit out. The second core in the spring. That's going to take a lot of planning and a lot of work. And I don't know. Maybe the summer. I think the summer might make more sense. Maybe what they could do is they could do the summer where they have 24 episodes, the second core, instead of the original 13. Maybe about 24, 26 episodes. And they could just pull that out. But I think they might just be on the safe route here because this is going to be 4 core. You just don't know. But this is Bankai Night 22. I love this episode. I like how they pull it out. That last one, latest me. We'll see how it goes down. I'll see you guys later. Peace.